Hola, this is Peter Karl Ladera. I'm here to share about the Filipino values and moral development, strengths and weaknesses of the Filipino character. Without further ado, let me introduce you the strengths and weaknesses of a Filipino character that I possess. So first, pakikipagkapwa-tao. Pakikipagkapwa-tao, basic sense of justice and fairness and concern for others, ability to empathize with others, and helpfulness and generosity in times of need. And it is a practice of hospitality. It is actually showing assistance or lending a helping hand to others that shows respect, dignity, and love to one another. So for me, this is common trait or character of a Filipino that has really embraced to us, because I knew that no matter what we're going through, we're capable of helping others. And my parents always taught me as a child that lending a helping hand is a wonderful thing to do. It is something that everyone should learn, because our loved ones may require assistance when we least expect it. Help is just a small word, but a lot of meaning. Depending on the time it is given or done, assistance can be small or large, and it is always a pleasure to help others. Next is faith and religiosity. Filipinos are among the most religious people in the world because it was introduced by Ferdinand Magellan. He spreads Christianity among Filipinos. Faith is very important in our lives because it is necessary to have faith in order to achieve anything. It's not enough to have faith in God. One must also have faith in other people. Sometimes you have to have faith in your family, friends, and other people. Having faith is the solution to many of humanity's major problems. Faith is the key to success in life. And if you don't have faith in yourself, your beliefs and your plans will undoubtedly fail. So no matter how bad your situation is, having faith is essential. Faith really means something to me because I really believe in the word of faith in God. Those challenges that I face don't bother me because I keep my faith strong and set my hopes high. And by that, I don't easily lose hope for a better tomorrow. Lastly is the ability to survive. We Filipinos are resilient because we Filipinos bravely live through the hardest economic and social circumstances. We Filipinos are resilient because no matter what problems we face, we always find a way to overcome them. The last characteristic I'd like to share about myself in difficult times is survival. The fact of surviving in our existence, especially after facing life-threatening danger, is the definition of survival. Whether it's a short-term or long-term survival situation, great effort, thought, and planning must be put in place in order to be successful. The ability that I really possess is the core of who I am because of my natural ability to endure, survive, and overcome the impossible situations. Next is the weaknesses I possess or I am familiar with. Extreme family-centeredness, excessive family concern creates an in-group to which the Filipino is firstly loyal, at the expense of concern for the larger community or the common good. Concern for the family is one of the greatest strengths in the Philippines, but it has gotten to the point of becoming a serious flaw. For example, the political dynasty of the Duranos. I don't know what is the reason behind the Duranos of their political dynasty. Is it for their own interest or rather a common good for our city? Next is lack of discipline, a casual attitude toward time and space, manifested in lack of precision and compulsiveness, in poor time management and procrastination. We Filipinos are used to lack of discipline in time management because we knew that we were better than the management's given exact time. We always rely on things that are out of the box and screw-ups because we knew that it will result a good outcome. But the real score is opposite. Ningas Kogun, this is where I am familiar with. This kind of attitude being enthusiastic because I experience this kind of situation. I always tend to be the best at first, but after how many days or weeks, I easily get lost of interest about one thing. Lastly, passivity and lack of the initiative. Lack of spirit of ambition or dynamism. Generally being passive and lacking of initiative, strong reliance to others, complacence, lack of sense of urgency, waiting to be told what to do, is what I am familiar with. Way back high school days, I really rely on my classmates and friends. I tend to be comfortable on commanding things because I know I pay them without knowing the situation or hardships they're going through. I even violate basic rights for the purpose of improving myself in an opposite way and while setting a trend to others. That's the three things that I possess and my weaknesses in my life. Importance of ethics. Ethics care about the quality decisions in our life, and it may be used as a tool that helps us to make good than a bad one. It sets rules that will guide us in our daily lives. That's how ethics matter the most because it serves as a guiding tool towards success.
The end.